Okay, here we go. I'm about to record another makeup tutorial, and right after this, I'm going to record my wavy, beachy wave, kind of like the runway beachy wave look. So here we go. I'm going to try to do this a little bit faster today. So first of all, I'm using Revlon Age Defying Firming Lifting Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15, and this is in the color Fresh Ivory. And I'm also going to use, I know this is crazy, I'm mixing to kind of match my skin, but this is the Stay Matte Rimmel Foundation in the color Soft Beige. Liquid Mousse Foundation. This is pretty good if you like a matte finish. It actually is really good. A really, really good foundation for a drugstore. So I'm taking my Real Techniques foundation brush, and I've already moisturized and primed my face. And I am putting on my foundation. Pull my hair back a little bit, I think. I'm sorry. I can't have it all down on my face, I don't think so. My kid just came in from outside and she's acting crazy like that. So just look in here. Crazy kids, yeah, baby. So anyway, let's get a smaller mirror out. That'd be nice. I used last time. That was great. So I'm going to go over my skin, and so it's gonna have a little bit of a matte finish. So I mixed a matte foundation with one that has more of a, I don't know, I guess has more of like a luminous finish maybe, and I need to use a little bit more. My stuff's all jumbled up here with no organization or order at all, but that's how I need this. Gotta love me, right? I was already crazy, like, you know, eccentric, probably a little unorganized, and then I lost 2 children, and I'm like, I don't know, I am just as good whenever I just can't ever find anything. Like, I feel like I don't usually have it together at all. And I don't know, it's just made me a lot more unorganized. I think grief, like, makes you unorganized and makes you forget things. You know, it's like having pregnancy brain times 100. And I feel like, I don't know if I'm, you know, starting to forget things as I'm getting a little bit older, or if it's because, you know, the death of my children. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. So I moisturize with my Clairsonic. Not moisturize. I cleanse with my Clairsonic today. And I used to use some Dove soap with it, and it felt really, really good. And then I put on my vitamin C serum, which I've been using for a few weeks. And I'm about to get some. I think I want to go get some. Anyway, I'll talk about that later in another video. But I use my vitamin C serum and my really good moisturizer that I have, that I order off of, you know, my mother introduced it to me. It's either off of QVC or off of HSN. Either I ordered the last time. She usually orders like a cheap, but a lot of times they'll have like a buy one get one free. It comes with it's like a cute little green thing, and you know, the bottom part has a moisturizer in it, and the top has an eye cream. So, and it's made by, I forget who it's made by. Anyway, so I think that's good. And right there, look how good that looks. And I will go back later on probably and cover up some of my blemishes at the end and under my eyes. Okay. So I said I was going to do a purple look, but I decided to do, it's kind of going to be a purpley, more of a rose look, because I decided to use my Naked Fruit palette. And so to get a blank canvas that I like to have on my eyes and to keep, eyelid primers and things like that, they also have mascara or a lot of mascara. They also not only do they help your sorry, nose itches. They also not only help your eyeshadow stay on longer, but a lot of times when you get older, your eyeshadow and stuff will begin to decrease. So that eyelid primers or paint pots or cream shadows I use a lot will help with that. Did you find the? Yes, I found the number. Okay, so I used my MAC paint pot and Painterly. And that just gives you sort of a fresh canvas, this blank canvas to start with your eyelids. So first of all, I'm going to, you know what, I didn't do my powder or anything. I'm not done with that. I told you yesterday that's always how I do my makeup, but here's my powder, and again, I'm using my Dream Wonder. Can you see that? My Dream Wonder powder, and it's in color Porcelain Ivory. Because I am pretty fair. My mother-in-law just came and asked me a question. I mean, I probably will never get to make a makeup tutorial ever when there aren't people walking around my house, because not only do my husband and I live here with our 3 kids, my in-laws live down in our basement apartment. So, yeah, good times. And I guess I could put up a sign saying, please do not move around. And then maybe I'll start recording them at night when everybody's asleep, but by that time I'm exhausted. So, sorry, I have to deal with it. I'm next going to put on some blush. This is kind of I guess you would call it, it's called a baked powder blush, and this is by Milani. And look how pretty that color is. It's called Bella Rosa. And I had to search far and wide for this because, I don't know, people were just raving about it on YouTube. And I am going to just apply a little bit with my, one of my stippling brushes, I guess, and then like kind of buff it out a little bit. So just going to apply it on the apples of my cheeks. And I don't know, that kind of gives you just kind of like a little bit of a, like a sunburn look a little bit, you know, that color does. Isn't that pretty? Just a little bit of a flush look from apples. And I just thought this is pretty. Milani has some really, really good products. And here in Gillette, I live in Eastern Wyoming. You can only get Milani products at Kmart, and a lot of times they don't have a great stock of them. Like they have, like I went in there and I was watching Lisa D1, who I watch a lot. You need to watch her. If you're like around my age and you're just getting into YouTube videos, you need to watch her because she is amazing. She's like in her 40s, like maybe early 40s. And I watched her for, I don't know, she'll never see my video, but I watched her for 4 years, and she's just like really classy. You could tell that she's just a nice, sweet person. And I watched her for 4 years, and she's taken my mind off of my grief so much, as all of the other YouTube people that I've watched. But she, anyway, it's Lisa D1, and she was raving about some Milani lip glosses, and they had like one there that she was talking about, and you can see where the colors are in the little slots at Kmart, but they don't have any. Like I don't think they've ever. And when you go in there, I don't think anybody's bought them out. I just don't think they had a great stock. I don't know. This town's crazy. I live in a town of like 30,000 people, and the nearest place to really shop is 100 miles away. And that's how it is in Wyoming. Anyway, so we'll put on our bronzer next. Where's my bronzing brush? There it is. And today I'm going to use, I can get out my bronzer. I could wait till the end, couldn't I? Where did my bronzer go? I don't know. Here it is. No, it's not. I don't know. Whatever. We'll do our bronzer at the end if I can find it. Or maybe we'll have a blushing look today because this is pretty. Look at it. And I'll do a little bit of highlight. Okay, so next we're going to start on my eyes. So I've already primed my eyes with my my Painterly paint pot, and then I'm going to use my Naked 3 palette. And I do love this one. I just haven't used it a lot. Out of all three, I've learned that I think I like the first one the best. And I just got that one. I've had Naked 2 for a long time, but I just got the first one probably, I don't know, in the last, I don't even know when, in the last, I think I got it around Christmas because I got a really good deal on this one and the Naked 3 palette. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I think the first color that I'm going to use, I don't know if I want to do a shimmery look or a matte look today. I think the first color I'm going to use, I don't know, I just love, what's it called? Burnout. It's so pretty. It's this color right here. Right there. So I'll use Burnout. Okay? And I'm just putting that on my lid, just going up to my crease. Or maybe I will go over with a little bit of a darker color as well. I don't know, I like Limit too, but it doesn't have any shimmer, it just has some matte. And I'm really going to try to make this video under 20 minutes because yesterday it took me forever to upload this video. I mean, was it yesterday or the day before to upload my first video that was like 30 minutes long? It took me forever. And the one that was like around 20 minutes or under 20 minutes, it went so much faster. So I think that's the key. I don't know. I have no idea about editing videos, which people do, and all this high-tech stuff. So you are just going to have to bear with the sister while I'm figuring all this out, okay? But this is, I don't know, I think I might start doing these just to look at them. I don't know, if it watches them and gets any tips out of it, then that's great. Well, we always like to watch ourselves on video, don't we? Just teasing. Okay, so that is Burnout. And I don't know, that's really, really light. I don't know what I want to do next. I think I want to use Nooner in my crease, so let's get a crease brush. And these little brushes right here that I use on my eyelids, they're e.l.f. They're $1. And I have other eyelid brushes that cost more money, but these, I use them in the $1, so I'll use them a lot in my cream eyeshadows. But these are like so, I mean, you could buy like an unlimited supply of these. I've bought a few forever, and they're really good. This one's called the smudge brush, but I use this on my lid, like pack color on a lot. So, and then I'm going to, I don't know, I think I'm going to put some Limit over that, because I think that looks too light today. I don't know, I want something more daytime maybe for you guys, but that just looks too light and sparkly for me. Right, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm sorry, I'm going right in front of the freaking, I need to get a side mirror, like a stand-up side mirror. I'll have to work on that this week and see if I can find one at Walmart or Kmart. Or order one off Amazon or something. So that I'm using Limit on the lid. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Limit. It's really pretty. Limit is a really, really light color. It looks like that. So any color that's kind of like, can you see? Oh my gosh, I want to kill somebody. My eyeshadows just fell out. That's nice. I have to get Brian to like glue this back in. That is not cool at all. Anyway, Limit is just a really, really light, you can see that on my finger. It's just a really light neutral, like kind of a tannish, rosy tannish color. Okay. So we'll get a crease brush, and this is also a blending out brush, but I use this a lot in my crease. It's also an e.l.f. brush. But I'm using again this is my blending brush that I use like constantly from Walmart. I love it. And it is called, this one's called, there's no name on it, but it came in a set, and they were in the HD line, I think. I think they were, anyway, they're different than, it has it's a double brush. It has a little on this side. I guess you could use it for each one. But I use this a lot to blend out. So just took that up to my crease. And now I'm going to use, I don't, maybe we will use Mugshot in our crease. I don't know. I'm not a real natural girl, but I'm trying to help you guys out here. So we'll use Mugshot in our crease, which is, when I put on makeup, I don't know, I just put it, I go Vervain. It's going to be hard for me to do a natural look. What? I think it's Mugshot. It just fell out of my, or a bunch of them just fell out of my my little palette. So yeah, that's nice. Not even cool, dude. Not cool at all. Okay, so Mugshot, and that's a little bit, but that still gives you like a good natural look. What do you think? Okay, and now we'll blend out a little bit with my blending brush. Okay. I told you listening to Pocoyo. You heard that? Pocoyo. Taylor loves Pocoyo. Pocoyo. Ho, ho, ho. So anyway, let's see. So next, I think I will use, I'm going to use a little pigment that I got from Unique. Where's it at? I had it out here and I think I put it back up because I decided not to use it, but I think I want to use it now. So, where did I put it? I'm so sorry. Seriously. Here it is. Okay. So Unique sells this really cool, which I'm going to get some, this really cool rose water that they teach you to dampen your brushes with. And it really does make the eyeshadow going so smooth. It's crazy. But I put a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus, and it does the same thing. So we're going to dampen this a little bit, and I'll show you how Fix Plus works in a second. I forgot to do it yesterday, or a couple days ago during my tutorial. So we're just going to put, and this color is called, I don't even know. It's kind of like a, color is it? Why do they have the colors listed on the freaking back of it? Oh, it's heartbroken. They do. Sorry, all all you unique, whatever reps out there. So let's see. Let's get some more on my brush. Oh, and this is getting long. Wow. I'm gonna have to stop this bad boy and then just continue the next one. I'm gonna have to figure this out really. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in the outer V, and we're gonna call it good. How about that? And then do a little bit of some highlight under my eyebrows. I didn't do my eyebrows in the last tutorial either. There goes that color. It's not pretty. So I don't know, I always thought back when I was young, like in my 20s, that I could never wear colors like this. Like, you know, how dare you put any sort of like pink on your eyelid because it made you look like a vampire, but you really can if you know how to blend and mix the colors. It looks really, really pretty. You know, I don't know, I just always have to have a little pop. I don't know why. That's just plan. Scarlett's in the kitchen, being like a little mouse. You can hear her digging into the bag of Dum Dum Pops that I bought for Sailor. And we have to buy Dum Dum Pops because he will only eat anything blue right now. So blue, the Dum Dum Pops have blue pops in there, blue suckers, and they're little. So he's not getting a ton of sugar when he eats them. I'm blending out, blending out. See that? And I'm even probably going to use a brown eyeliner for all you natural girls out there today. Alrighty? Anyway, I don't know. That's just a testament to, can you see? Let me bring up my webcam a little bit better. But can you see? I know I'm showing you like my eyelids, which are like kind of hideous with all my skin tags on them, but see how you can, I need to blend this eye out a little bit more, but you can use those types of colors and they're really pretty. Like they're really pretty. And like I'm going to have to like make myself not put in like a gray or a, you know, or a charcoal or a, I don't know, or a gunmetal color or black in anywhere on my eyelid because that's just what I want to do all the time. But we're going to keep it natural. So we will blend this out just a little bit more and then we will get on to lining the eyes pretty quick. Okay. So, and now it looks like this eye doesn't have a lot of pigment on it. My brush is still damp. Got a little bit of pigment on my brush, and a lot. It really does go a long way. It really does. So, can you tell how unprofessional I am? But I have spent hours and hours watching and practicing. Anybody want me to do their makeup for any special occasion? I would love to. Or for prom or whatever, I would love to. So, give me a shout out. Okie dokie. There we go. That's pretty. Really, 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 really pretty. Okay. So we're going to use the tip of this, of my studio brush to put a highlight in our under eyes. And I'm using, I think it's Strange, who knows? I think it's the lightest color. See that? It's just a really light, it's not ivory, oh yeah, it's like an ivory color, it's matte, it's not shimmering. So, here we go. And I do definitely mix high-end products with low-end. If I'm watching somebody and they, you know, or if somebody gives me a recommendation for like something in the drugstore, like I think the drugstore is just, it's getting better and better with like the products that they sell. Like I think they're trying to keep up with the higher end makeup products. Because back in the day, maybe not a lot of people went and bought, you know, the Estee Lauders and the Lancome in the clinic. Or I'm sure they did, but I mean, in this day and age, you know, like certain brands like have a cult following, like the Urban Decay, the Lorac, the Benefit, MAC. Oh my gosh! I mean, can you imagine how much money those people make? I mean, MAC has, and so I think that the drugstore companies are trying to keep up with the higher end products because really, a lot of times they're a little bit more, but they're not a ton more. You know what I mean? Like eyeliner pencil, I mean, they're a bit more, but they're still, I mean, things in the drugstore are still expensive, I think. Um, then I'm going to use, let's see, got rid of that, got rid of that, got rid of that. Got rid of that. We're going to use a little bit of a highlight. And this is from Smashbox. I got this a few years back. And it's Soft Highlights Highlight from Smashbox. And it's all broken up in there. I dropped it or someone did. But it's still, there's a ton of products, so I'm definitely not going to throw it out. And I'm going to use this is another e.l.f. brush, complexion brush. And I use it for everything. So I'll put a little bit of highlight up there. I don't know, I love highlights. See how it just, you see that? How it just gives like a sheen to the top of your cheekbones and to the places that you have to look in the mirror close to see that looks crazy. I think it looks pretty nice. What do you think? Woohoo! I have aged a ton in the last 4 years, which I guess is why, I don't know, I like makeup and the transformation that it can do to a person. And, because, I mean, my before and after pictures, I mean, that shows you right there what a transformation that makeup can do. For real. So next we're going to use, my MAC, Dip Down, which is another cream liner. It's brown. It's dark brown. Do you see that? My mother gave this to me because she said she didn't use it anymore very much. And we're going to use that. And I might use a pencil on that underneath. So we're going to take my MAC brush. It's a MAC eyeliner brush. It's a MAC 210. I don't love it. It's like really skinny. I need to find like the best eyeliner brush. If anybody has any like suggestions of what you use to put on cream eyeliner, please let me know. Because I don't love this one. I really don't. And I had the other one that they sell, but I don't know, it's more, anyway, I had the other one and I lost it, and they suggested that I get this one because it's so precise, especially when you're doing the wing, but I don't know, I don't like how long it is. It should be more dense or something. So I'm going to put a little bit of the brown on my eye, and this, if you want to smudge it out, look, you need to smudge it out pretty quick, because these kind of eyeliners, they just, they're high end and they are meant to stay. So let's get I have another eyeliner brush that I could use that yesterday I used, and it still has some yucky stuff on it, but I could still use it. Actually, no. What eyeliner brush you guys did it up? I have millions. Look at these. Look at all these eye brushes I have. And I have more in a case. And a couple more brushes that I could use to smudge. So hope it hasn't dried yet while I was being not organized. So here's a smudge, more of a smudged out look. Let's see. And smudge it out. And that actually, I think when it's smudged, it looks maybe longer. There's nothing. It's really blended in, and there's nothing. Can you see that? I'm not really close, I know, but there's nothing that, there's nothing that, I don't know, it's just already smudged out, and I think it stays really good. And we're not going to do any kind of wing today. We're making it more natural, and I know this isn't really natural for some of you, but I think it is. I think it's a really pretty eye look. So where's my MAC brush? There it is. Let me dip it down. Did I tell y'all the color in it already? It was dipped down in brown. So here we go. I hope that you don't need to watch me on my eyelid. I hope you know. Oh, it's 30 minutes. Ah, this is going to take forever to upload for real. And let's smudge it out again with our smudge brush. And this is actually another e.l.f. brush that I have. Oh no, I'm not crazy cheap with brushes, but back in the day, literally, back when I was first married and we lived in Seattle, I mean, I'm the kind of person that will go to Goodwill and, find a designer pair of jeans for like $5 and be so excited and then I used to be, and then go to the MAC counter and spend like $100 on 2 brushes. I don't know. I think if there's like something that's like comparable to that, which I told you about yesterday. If you're looking at the brushes, you need to check out Sigma.com. Also, the Real Techniques brand, which you can get off of Ulta.com. I'm telling you, these are the bomb, baby. I'm not kidding. Like every single one that I have. I love this foundation brush. I love this. I have other eye brushes and eye brush sets that I like. I love this blush brush, which also I think is a great, maybe I've used it before as a bronzer because it's kind of it's kind of tapered at the end. I love all of these. So, and I love my new bronze brush that I got that kind of a stiffened brush. It kind of comes up and it pops out. So anyway, on my bottom lashes, I'm going to use this brown from Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and it's in Whiskey. And this one is in Zero. This is Zero in Whiskey, but I've also had Perversion before, which I really like. So, here we go. I will probably put some brown in my waterline because that's just what I do. You don't have to do that. What I do. What I like to do. Let me smudge it out really quick before. And this one really, you have to like get on it like nobody's business, or it will be just there's no way to move it around. So I put my face, and this one underneath is even darker than the one I put on top. How nice is that? Well, I think it's getting a little bit of the brown that I had, the gel brown from my brush that I had all the well that I used. You just brush to smudge out a little bit, and I think it's getting a little bit fine. And my eyes it's double brown. So sorry for again the heavy eyeliner, but I'm sorry. That's just what you don't have to put. And you can use it. You can only a lot of times. I went through a stage where I only used eyeliner on my top lashes, and a lot of times I would just put mascara on the bottom. If you want that, that is like a really good natural look. So here we go with curly eyelashes. We're almost finished, I promise. We just have eyelashes and lips to do, and we're good to go. Oh, and then Fix Plus spray. I'm going to show you guys that. Some of you probably know about, but some of you probably don't, especially my friends in Miami. Maybe you do if you keep up that habit. I try to. I'm not like the. I'm not saying that I know everything about makeup and fashion like that. I do try to keep that. That's why I watch lots of YouTube videos. I don't read tons of magazines. I've really just kept up on makeup for YouTube. I don't read lots of magazines because a lot of magazines are just nasty. And I don't really like them to be around my home whenever my girls are around. I just don't. This is a mascara that I'm trying to use up that my mother gave me back in December that I just barely opened. And I'm afraid that it's going to get dry before I use it. But the Tarte, I got it for Christmas in a set. The Tarte Lax Camera Lashes, and it's a really cool packaging. Look at that, it's like snakeskin. So I'm just trying to use this up for all of you that are wondering, like my sister, why I'm not using her Unique. Just trying to use this up. And this is a little bit more of a natural look anyway, so you might not have wanted some Vivian lashes, which actually I'm lying. We always want Vivian lashes, don't we? Haha. I know you. I know you women out there, you always want Vivian lashes. It's like we want like a butt that is so tight and stands up that you know you can bounce a quarter off of it, but those days are always for me, I think. Sadly, after 5 kids and almost 40. But hey, you go, you 20-year-olds out there, get it. Get it while you can, let me tell you. Get it, get it. And this really is a good, it gives my lashes a pretty good volume and pretty good, um, pretty good length. My lashes really are so straight and they're so short. You can ask my mom and my sister, we all have kind of the same ones. And I didn't put any in my waterline, and maybe that's how I leave it. No, I can't do that. Sorry. Maybe that's how I'll leave it for time. I don't know. Here we go. Again, I'm making this look like kind of probably more dramatic than the daytime users would, but look at the eye. The eye is not, the eyeshadow is not dramatic at all. It's pretty. Something you can wear to work. You could wear, going to a PTA meeting, going with your kid at school. It's really pretty. You just would maybe not want to go as heavy on the eyeliner and the mascara like I do. So we're going to use a lip liner so I like to incorporate things from the drugstore. I do have MAC lip liners and some other things that I could use. But I was going to get one of mine. This is the Rimmel Wild Clover Lasting Finish eyeliner. And sometimes I really like Rimmel products. They have some good eyeliners. They have some good, I don't know. And this is really just like, kind of like a nudish, it's not nude, it's, I'll show you. But it goes well with makeup. It goes well. So look. And then on top of that, I'm going to use, if I can find it, is my Flower. And this is the makeup line that I think Drew Barrymore, not I think, she has created. And they have it at Walmart. And I think they have it at Walmart, Target, whatever. It's called Set Me Freesia. And it's a really pretty nude. Nude is just kind of, I guess, my obsession lately. I do have some, I don't have a lot of, I just have a couple hot pinks. Maybe one red, but I do have some more coral. I have the prettiest coral NARS lipstick that I got at a dear friend, Kim LeBlanc. I think you're watching this. But she sent me a $50 gift card to Sephora around Christmas time, and I never thanked you for it. I'm sorry, but I loved it because I ordered a beautiful NARS lipstick that is like really just out of my comfort zone. It's real corally, and I really like it. And then I'm going to put on my favorite lip gloss. I'm sorry, this is worth it. If you can get your hands on the White Russian by Buxom, it's a bomb. It goes over everything. It's just pretty. Look at it. And it's tingly. It's plumping. It does. If you don't like the tingle, it's not. Actually, it doesn't. It tingles a teensy bit, but if you don't like the tingle, you might not like it. But I'm telling you, it's wonderful. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. Okay, so now to our eyes, our eye, our concealer. And then I have some concealer from Too Faced that I'm going to put on a couple of my, see how good, I mean I have so much hyperpigmentation and just weird things in my face. I've got to a dermatologist. They're all like, I think it all goes back to my issue with skin tags. I really do. But I have some Too Faced Too Faced concealer that I've liked a little bit. It hasn't been great, but absolutely fabulous, absolutely flawless. Flexible coverage concealer in the color, I don't even know. I'm sorry. I've had it for a couple of years. I don't know what the color is. It's kind of a medium. It looks like it's not real bright, and it's not not real light, and it's not real dark. But I have a spot right here on my face that I cannot stand. Seriously. And I'm going to go over that a little bit with some blush. And I have a spot right there. My nose tends to get red. I do have redness on my nose. It's weird. I don't like it at all. I do not like it at all. And then I have my under eye. Well, I don't have like real terrible bags, but I do have starting to get some creasing under there, and I do have some darkness. You know, a lot of times I don't sleep that great. Actually, not a lot of times. I haven't slept that great in the last 4 years. To be honest, to be completely honest. So I like to go over my nose again with some concealer a little bit. I'm gonna powder that up because my nose is what tends to like sometimes the foundation, you know, throughout the day will rub away, or not rub away, but it, you know, your sweat, your hormones, whatever, and it will, whatever it does, whatever it does. You put a little bit of blush to cover that up. And I'm going to, I have a smaller brush to get under my eyes. I think I'm a mother, so just what I have to do. I always go back and reset my concealer. And I do have a small brush that can fit in my eyes. I really do. So here we go. Okay, that's it. We've gone 42 minutes. I know this is so long. I'm sorry. Just skip through the parts that you maybe you don't like, and maybe I will figure out how to start editing my videos. But right now, right next, look at this hair. My hair actually looks pretty cool without even brushing it, doesn't it? Not like a tiger's mane, like a lion's mane. I got problems. But this is my look. It's a little more natural. Maybe you don't think so, but it is. I didn't use any blacks or grays. And I don't know. I think it looks good. I didn't use any sparkly stuff in the center, in the corner of my eyes. I tried to make it more daytime, so there it goes, girls. Jordan signing out for you. We'll see you in just a second with my hair tutorial. Keep posting and keep watching.